The quick rundown of today's top stories, Wednesday, June 11th. Senate Impeachment Court votes to return Vice President Sara Duterte's impeachment wraps to the House of Representatives. Voting 18 affirmative, 5 against, and 0 abstain, the Senate Impeachment Court has decided to return the articles of impeachment against Vice President Sara Duterte to the House of Representatives, but without dismissing or terminating the case. Senate President Francis Chiz Escudero, acting as the presiding officer of the impeachment court, affirmed the result of the voting on the amendment Senator Alan Peter Cayetano introduced to the motion made by Senator Ronald Bato de la Rosa. Under the amendment, the House of Representatives would have to certify to the non-violation of Article 11, Section 3, Paragraph 5 of the Constitution, which provides that no impeachment proceedings shall be initiated against the same official more than once within a period of 1 year, including the circumstances on the filing of the first 3 impeachment complaints. The senators also voted to the motion that seeks to ensure that the House of Representatives of the 20th Congress communicate to the Senate that it is willing and ready to pursue the impeachment complaint against the Vice President. With the voting, the scheduled presentation of the articles of impeachment by the House prosecutors on Wednesday, June 11th, would no longer push through. Escudero backtracked on the original plan, saying that with the decision to return the articles of impeachment to the House, the presentation of the document is already moot and academic. Office of the Vice President receives impeachment court summons for Sara Duterte. The Office of the Vice President confirmed on Wednesday, June 11th, that it has received the summons from the Senate Impeachment Court. It refused to respond to queries asking for comments about the events in the Senate on Tuesday night, June 10th, wherein the senator judges remanded the articles of impeachment to the House of Representatives in a vote of 18 affirmative, 5 against, and 0 abstain. But Senate President Francis Escudero, the presiding officer of the impeachment court, also issued the summons against the vice president. In the summons, the Senate Impeachment Court enumerated the 7 articles of impeachment against Duterte. The summons read that Duterte must file her answer to the accusations within a non-extendable period of 10 days from the receipt of the summons. She is likewise being ordered to appear before the Senate Impeachment Court at a date and time to be set by the presiding officer. The bill on banning POGOs gets the final House nod. The House of Representatives has overwhelmingly passed on third and final reading a bill that seeks to outlaw Philippine offshore gaming operators, an industry that has been linked to international crime syndicates. Receiving 172 affirmative votes during plenary session Tuesday night, June 10th, was House Bill number 10987, or the proposed act prohibiting all forms of offshore gaming operations in the country. The measure also provides the penalties for the violation of this ban. The House's passage of the measure is seen as a reinforcement of President Marcos's directive to close down all POGOs, which he first announced during his State of the Nation address on July 22, 2024. Before this, POGOs, which proliferated during the previous Duterte administration, were linked to a wide array of heinous crimes in the country, from money laundering, espionage, cyber hacking, and wiretapping, to violent acts such as murder, kidnapping for ransom, rape, prostitution, and even torture. Under House Bill number 10987, all offshore gaming licenses or franchises issued to any person or entity, including gaming agents and service providers, are revoked. House doubles down on Quad Committee's recommendation to file criminal raps versus Rodrigo Duterte. The House of Representatives has doubled down on the Quad Committee's recommendation to file appropriate charges against former President Rodrigo Duterte in connection with extrajudicial killings in his administration's bloody war on drugs. Surigao del Norte 2nd District Representative Robert Ace Barbers, overall chairman of the quad-comm, sponsored Committee Report number 1501, which sought the filing of criminal charges against Duterte under Section 6 of Republic Act number 9851. The quad-comm recommended the same action against Senators Ronald Bato de la Rosa and Christopher Bong Go, former Philippine National Police Chiefs Oscar Albayalde and Debold Sinas, and Police Colonels Roina Garma and Edilberto Leonardo. It also recommended a deeper probe into the alleged joint bank accounts of the former president and his daughter. Vice President Sara Duterte, following former Senator Antonio Trillanes, the fourth's revelations in the quad-comm hearings that those accounts received funds from drug-linked financier Sammy Yai. Habagat rains to ease this weekend, according to PAGASA. The effects of the southwest monsoon, locally known as Habagat, may weaken this weekend. A reprieve from the rains that have affected parts of the country over the past few days, said the Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical, and Astronomical Services Administration on Wednesday, June 11th. PAGASA weather specialist Benison Estareja said that before it weakens, the Habagat may continue to bring moderate to heavy rainfall over Pangasinan, Zambales, Bataan, and Occidental Mindoro on Independence Day, June 12. He explained that 50 to 100 millimeters of rainfall is roughly equivalent to 4 to 8 pails of water poured over 1 square meter of land in a single day. This volume can trigger flash floods and landslides in high-risk areas. Thus, the public is advised to remain vigilant, especially during periods of heavy rainfall, Estareja pointed out. Meanwhile, scattered light to moderate rains and thunderstorms will prevail over Metro Manila, as well as the rest of central Luzon, southern Luzon, and Visayas. Stay updated with the latest news. Visit our website at www.mb.com.ph or follow us on social media.